Daniel, how's everything?
Everything is good. I'm just yesterday finished the module 5th, so I'm waiting for the next opening.
Nice, man. Have you liked the modules you've done so far?
Oh yeah, I like it. I like it very much. I didn't make not much comment because there is nothing much to say. I can see you pretty much every single detail you try to explain and go in. I like it so far.
So how's it going, brother? How you doing?
Good, going well. The modules, I'm liking them very well. I've gone to a few different EP schools, but some of the information you're providing supersedes some of the stuff they were doing. You bring it more to the real life situations, right? Like I always tell people when they go to these schools, you know, it's a foundation. You have to keep building on it. You have to keep growing as an individual in the industry to make it successful for you. A lot of things that you're showing and you're teaching that's outstanding. I'm very, very happy with the product you put forward. Thank you very much.
No, that means the world. Thanks so much, brother.
The one thing that I learned with schools is they try to teach the formation of a team, right? But in this game, it's pretty much solo.
Byron, it's Everett. You there? I'm actually on a detail. My protectee is about 10 minutes out, so I just wanted to drop in for a second, you know.
I said, so you got hooked up. You're on a detail right now, man. You made it.
Yeah, man. Also, I got a bigger one starting on Friday, too, man. I really need to thank you on that because I applied to every company in my area. When I say every company, every last one. And one called me day before yesterday, and he's very impressed with my resume and all the things I put together. And he's like, man, when can you come out? And I went out there, and it's one of the biggest production company that's filming in Atlanta area. So, man, I was super, super excited about that, man. And, you know, it's going great, brother. I want to thank you, man.
Steve, how you doing down there, sir?
Good, Byron. How's it going? I appreciate being here, man. I love everything you do, everything you stand for. Love the program. Finished it, training day program. Telling all my friends, all my peers about it, trying to get them signed up as well. So,
What would you say was your favorite piece of the course?
Man, there's a lot of information. I've been in EP probably for over 10 years, and it's great. I learned so much even from your program that I thought I knew, and then you give a kind of a different direction on how to do things and different approaches and whatnot. Yeah. So it was cool, and I figure like every detail that I've been on in the past, everyone kind of does things a little differently, and you got to kind of figure out how the team works and so forth and so on. I really like the advancement, the module about the advancement when you're going like out of, you gave a lot of information on how to going internationally and whatnot, and how to just kind of making sure you pre-advancements, screening, all that stuff. That was really cool. A lot of different things, man. I loved it. I had a great time with all of it, to be honest with you.
Daniel Cameron, how you doing, sir?
I wanted to know, with the experience that I had for over 15 years with, if that would bring me into and qualify me for the next step up, the, executive protection and all. And with my experience and age and everything else, I listened to this guy saying about the value. And yes, absolutely. The value came from, for me especially, the soft skills, working with people. And at the end of the program, I was like, hey, yes, we can just take this together. And from outside looking in, it's like, hey, either way you look at it, you gain a lot. And thank you. Yeah. And it's neat that you guys were able to extend it to the guys that, can make it and they're far away and all that, to just give them the opportunity to get a good chunk of it.
Byron, I actually had a question. Going through the whole training day, this overlaps, especially with the different experiences. If you've already been in the security field, just having that mindset of being EP, kind of like you can actually wear different hats, right? I mean, other jobs.
With regards to doing other types of private security ops other than just executive protection operations or protecting a human, I think that it's very good and it's very important. That type of experience is just going to make you a more well-rounded private security professional. So it's like this chess game of building these relationships with different employers, and it just helps you elevate incrementally, and then all of a sudden, usually when it rains, it pours. But all of a sudden, you're the guy that these people believe they can go to. And that's how you build those books, man, build those relationships.
I finished Module 8. I got my certificate. And I know we talked about being defensive minded, and we were talking about default aggression and offensive minded kind of needs to take a little bit of a back burner, just a little bit. But are there situations where that default aggression and that offensive mind needs to come in play?
Absolutely. The most awkward situations like that are when you got like fans, because fans are like, sometimes they're technically harmless, but at the same time, your client like wants to seem like a good guy and also might not want to be bothered. So like if you're playing Street Fighters, the video game, you're like one of the characters, your health is going down while this person is like bugging your client, you know, in the elevator or at the store or in the parking lot. And also risk is going up because people are seeing this person that's geeking out and being like starstruck over your client in public, and now people are starting to come. Those are kind of the more awkward situations where you might legitimately have to say, hey sir, we've got to go, you know, hey sir or ma'am to the fan in the most respectful way you can, not in a way that's going to make your client look bad because you're too forceful. And you've got to be more offensive and just get your client out of that situation.